Filing an income tax return is often treated as a week-long chore. However, if your finances fit into a specific, predictable box, you can bypass the stress and file everything yourself in under 10 minutes. As this diagram shows, ITR-1 applies to resident individuals with a total income up to 50 lakh rupees. That income must come from salary, a single house property, specific capital gains, or other basic sources like savings account interest. Filing ITR-1 while holding foreign assets, unlisted equity, or serving as a company director triggers a defective return notice. If you don't revise a defective return in time, the system treats it as if you never filed, leading to automatic interest and penalties. To keep this process fast, gather these 3 specific documents before logging in. First, get Form 16 from your employer. Second, write a quick personal cheat sheet of any other income you remember receiving this year. Finally, download your Annual Information Statement, or AIS, from the tax portal. Opening that AIS PDF requires a specific password formula. Type your PAN in lowercase letters, immediately followed by your date of birth in a 2-digit day, 2-digit month, and 4-digit year format. These documents provide the baseline evidence needed to audit the government's existing records and complete the filing in a single session. Step 1. Log in to the Income Tax portal, click Start New Filing, select Assessment Year 2026-2027, and choose ITR-1 for individuals. The system will ask if you want to opt out of the new tax regime. For over 90% of salaried employees, the new tax regime results in a lower tax bill, so we will stick with the default setting. This brings us to the first verification phase. The portal pre-fills your personal information based on previous records. Check your name, PAN, and contact details to ensure every field is accurate. Next, select your nature of employment from the drop-down menu. Private sector employees should select Others. Finally, scroll down to your bank account details. Look for the badge that says Validated. Without this explicit validation, the government cannot route a tax refund to you, and your money will remain stuck in the system. Once your details look correct, click Confirm to lock in this section and proceed. The system provides pre-filled data, leaving the taxpayer to perform the final audit for legal accuracy. Step 2 is the Gross Total Income section. When you open this tab, you will see a salary figure already populated. The portal pulls this directly from the tax filings your employer submitted earlier in the year. Pick up your physical Form 16 and look at the gross salary line. Compare that printed number with the digital number on your screen to ensure they match exactly. Next, use your personal cheat sheet to manually add any income the government might not have pre-filled, specifically interest from your savings accounts or interest the IT department paid you on a previous tax refund. Review the final sum, verify that your external sources are added, and click Confirm. Step 3 takes us to the Total Deductions tab. Under the new tax regime, almost all traditional deductions are removed from the calculation by default. Check for 2 specific exceptions. Section 80 CCD2 covers employer contributions to the national pension system, while 80 CCH applies to central government employees in the Agniveer scheme. If these don't apply, your deductions remain 0. Blindly trusting the government's pre-filled numbers without cross-referencing your Form 16 creates a vulnerability for audits or delayed refunds. The legal liability for mistakes rests entirely on the taxpayer. Step 4 is the Taxes Paid tab. This section aggregates every rupee of tax deducted at source, or TDS, that your employer or bank has already withheld and sent to the government. With your income and previous tax payments confirmed, click into the Total Tax Liability tab. The portal calculates the final outcome by subtracting what you've already paid from what you actually owe. Scroll to the bottom of the screen. This section explicitly displays your final financial result, either an amount payable if you owe more, or eligible for refund if too much tax was withheld during the year. Click Preview Return to view the final generated document. Check your name and PAN one last time. Scroll down and click Proceed to Validation. A green Validation Successful message confirms the portal's internal logic check found no mathematical errors. The clean data clears the path for the final submission. A validated return must be legally signed through the e-verification process to be considered complete by the tax department. The portal will offer several timing options. Select E-Verify Now. Delaying this step often results in missed filing deadlines, which can turn a completed return into a late submission. choose the option to verify using an OTP sent to your Aadhaar-linked mobile number. Enter the 6-digit code you receive and hit Submit to reach the final success screen. Download the ITR-1 acknowledgement receipt and save the PDF to your local drive. This serves as your permanent proof of filing. By auditing your own data, you bypassed third-party fees and kept your information private. You successfully matched the records, verified the math, and secured your legal compliance.